my daily workout, and I have decided to do a little more of an intermediate or advanced Pilates mat workout for everybody that has been familiar with Pilates or you just want to give it a shot. I think that would be great. We have 10 simple exercises. There are progressions to those that you can do prior to getting here. So if anything is challenging, look up for progressions or start off with a beginner mat Pilates. Let's get started. Kneeling, and go ahead and lean to one side. I'm going to lean to the right, and my right hand is going to be down. My left leg is going to be extended. Make sure when you look down, your left leg is extended all the way down, so you have one straight line from the top of your shoulder all the way down. From here, go ahead and kick forward and kick back. This is all we're doing for right now. However, make sure that your chest is not moving. The movement is coming just from your lower body, and you're hinging from the hips. Your leg is moving forward and back. If your leg is getting heavy, you can go ahead and drop it down a little bit. Still, same movement though. Keep them going here. Deep breaths. Make sure you're engaging your core. Make sure you're engaging your whole entire leg. Your toes, if you can, and that doesn't hurt you, and you cramp up, make sure that they are pointed as well. A lot of times, if your toes begin to hurt, if they've been in a pointed position for a long time, go ahead and flex them for a little bit or alternate if a coordination is in your practice today. Let's do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hold your leg up here. From here, go ahead and drop it down and lift it back up. Drop it down, lift it back up. Feel the engagement in your glutes. Also targeting that whole entire back area. Your lower back should be working as well. So don't arch yourself to compensate for the back. If you're hurting, just make sure you get in an upright position and you engage your core. A lot of times we don't realize that whenever we're working core, we're also working back. So you need to concentrate on having the proper form in all the exercises that you're doing, even though you may not be getting into those muscles as we are right now into our abs. Intentionally, we need to have a strong core to keep us up properly. So keep them going here. Lift high if you can. Let's do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Hold it up. Last thing we're going to do on this leg. We're going to do little bicycles. So bend your leg towards your chest, extend out in front of you, and kick back. So again, bend towards your chest, extend out in front of you, kick back. Same thing here as in the beginning of our exercises. Make sure you're not bending your chest. The movement is not coming from your upper body, it's coming from your lower body only. Look down at your leg, make sure you're not dropping it too much. By now you probably have dropped it some, but make sure it's not all the way down. If that does not feel comfortable for you, or you're getting a lot of cramps in your booty, go ahead and reverse back to something that was easier, as the kicks or forward and back or up and down. Hang in here, because we gotta do the other side. And we're already working this one. My butt is on fire, so keep them going. If you can feel it, you're definitely working it, you guys. Let's do 3 more in this side, and we're gonna reverse. 2, last one. From here, reverse the movement that you just did in the other direction. You are probably going to move more from your hips at this point. You're starting to get a little wobbly, but hang in there. We don't have many of these. Go ahead and flex your foot on the way back, point on the way forward. Start thinking about something else, a little combination or something for the time to go by a little bit faster. We got 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Hold it there a second, let it burn, and stretch it out. Ah, that's a well-deserved stretch. Perfect. From here, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. So whichever leg you started with, go to the other side. Engage your core and just lift up and down. I know we started with kicks forward and back, but essentially, guys, as long as we get all 3 exercises in, it doesn't matter which way we start them. I know a lot of times, if it's not something in my daily routine that I'll do and we're out and about, and I'm just trying to get a quick workout, and I'll do so many things on one leg, and I'm like, did I do everything on the other leg? Did I forget something? So that's why I tend to keep it like 3 to 5 different things if it's something that I'm not used to doing on a daily basis, like my little circles and laying down exercises. So keep going here. If your neck is starting to hurt, make sure you look down at your hand and you're not straining your neck up. So 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From here, keep your leg up. Kick forward and back. Forward and back. If your leg is starting to shake, you are doing it right. My leg is starting to shake. Now keep in mind, we just worked that leg too because it was our supporting leg. So if one of your legs, even though it may be a stronger leg, doesn't feel so strong if you just work the other side, you have worked it. It supported you through the whole thing. So you have done a lot on it, and it's okay for you to shake. Your muscles are working. Embrace your shakiness and keep on going for 3 more here. 2. Last one. Now don't forget about the bicycles. Imagine that you're just riding a bicycle down the street. Nice and slow. We're not in a rush for anywhere. Feel your glutes. And if you're not feeling it by now, lift your leg up a little bit higher. Get everything out of your workout. There you go. Let's do 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Don't forget about the other side. Extend back. And again, if you are cramping, go ahead and do a little bit of a combination. So flex back, kick forward in a pointed position. Flex back, kick forward in a forward position. As long as you're not rocking too much from your upper body, you are doing great wherever you are. Perfect. Let's do 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6. We're going to be laying down after this one. So finish strong here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Perfect. Let's go ahead and stretch that side just for a tiny little bit. Perfect. Now, from here, let's lay down 1 vertebra at a time and get ready for our corkscrew. Okay, once you're down, lift your legs up. If your lower back is hurting or you need the extra support, place your hands under your lower back or your sit bone or your sacrum, wherever feels comfortable. And from here, let's do the corkscrew. So what you're doing is going around the world and back. So a lot of people do one direction and then they switch to the other. For the purpose of not counting and being even, let's go ahead and go one side and then to the other side. This may remind you a little bit of your circles that you do with one leg or both legs. However, while you do the corkscrew, you're not separating your legs. They're staying together, glued together the whole entire time. And you're using your core, and we're working those lower abs that are so hard to get defined. So keep on going here. If you want the extra challenge, you can lift up your head. If you want to rest for a little bit, you just stay where I'm at. I mean, you're already working the whole entire core. Your upper abs are engaged anyway. So the circles, they do not have to be huge. You can have tiny little bitty circles up here, and you're still doing a corkscrew. It doesn't matter where your circles are. What matters is that your feet are together right now, that you are going around the world in each direction, and you're enjoying yourself. How big your circles are, that could change with time if you want to or not. Make it fun, you guys. I'll do 3 more in each direction. So that's 1, 2, and let's do last one in both directions. Perfect. Hey, rest your feet down. Roll yourself up. From here, we're going to do seal. So bend your knees towards your chest. Grab your ankles. Now, what it's going to look like, either like this, or you're going to grab your ankles on the outside. So I'll start like this. So your hands are coming under your shins and you're grabbing your ankles. You're gonna tap 3 times in the front. 1, 2, 3. You're gonna roll back down to your shoulders, just like so. Tap 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and roll back up. So what we're working here is our core, our back. We're working a little bit of our legs, but we are working on our balance. So it is essential that you can balance. If you can't do the seal yet, then do roll like a ball. So essentially hold yourself up, roll yourself back, come on back up. Roll down to your shoulders, don't go all the way down on your neck if your neck is hurting. So wherever you are, let's get started. Tap, 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 roll back, tap, 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 and back up. Make sure you're using your sitting bones. You have that nice C curve, so that way we're not hurting anything. And you're getting a perfect spinal massage. I mean, I don't know, guys, I like exercises that I get to get a little spinal massage, and I don't have to go to my chiropractor. Keep on going, doing 10 more. 1, 2, 3, and you tap 1, 2, 3. You know, like when you go to a circus and you see the little penguins? I think that's where that exercise was named after, because they make them like flap their little wings 3 times, and then, I don't know what they do, but I think that's why it's called the seal. I'm gonna look that up. I've heard that somewhere. 1, 2, 3. And roll back. 1, 2, 3. Do 5 more here. Whenever you're spinning and you're clapping, I mean, besides the point that it's fun, also think about the fact that you're clapping, you're using your core, you're using your balance. Or you're going back to your childhood years and having fun. Whatever works for you. I just want to use my core right now. And the last one. Perfect. Okay, now let's go ahead and work our obliques a little bit and do star. So lift up into side plank. One arm goes up. Now from here, what you would do is one leg goes up, arm goes up. So from here, up, down, front, neutral, back, front. So we're lifting our left hand all the way up along with our left leg. From here, we lower down, left leg and left hand come to the front, lower down, left hand comes up, left leg goes back. So we do that. It's a 3-part series in one. So let's go ahead and get started. 1, 1, 1. That's 1. 2, 2, 2. That's 2. Let's go. We'll do 10 of those. 3. Almost hard to explain. Jeez. Okay. 4. Hop in. All over the place. If you're not hurting, you are doing fine. Keep on going. 5. 6. balance here. 8, 9, and last one. 10. Okay, let's go ahead and switch to the other side. If you need to roll your wrist, go ahead and do that. If your elbows are hurting, then you can go ahead and do it on your elbows if that feels comfortable for you. Or skip that whole side plank and don't do any of the movement. So let's get started. On our left side, side plank, and our right side is going to start moving. You already got it. Hard explanation here. That's 1, 2, 3. We're doing only 10, guys, so keep on going. 4, 5, 5 more. We're working our legs, we're working our core, and we're working, obviously, our arms and our back. So it is a little bit hard of a combination. However, the results are amazing. So keep going. You want a total body workout? We're getting a total body workout. 2 more after this. Awesome. One more. Okay, last one. Perfect, hold it, hold it, hold it. All right, back down we go. So let's roll ourselves down, one vertebra at a time. Okay, from here we're going to lift our legs up. Open them up in a little shower. Now, this position, if it feels comfortable for you, we can do a couple variations. So, if rocking back and forth does not feel good, do not rock back and forth like this. Do it like a little ball, or you can do seal. If you're comfortable and you have the flexibility, then extend your legs up, rock back and forth with open legs. So from here, you go down 2 shoulders and back up. Again, we're using your core, we're using your coordination, and we're getting a little bit of flexibility from your hamstrings. Keep them going. I love any kind of rocking exercises. You guys know it. And if you can rock those intermediate and advanced levels, it is so good. You're using all of your inner and outer core muscles. Your arms are engaged here. We'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Perfect. From here, go ahead and lay down to the side. We're gonna do clamshells. Your legs are gonna come right in front of you. Your whole body is straight. You're gonna rest on your elbow here. First variation is just open and close. If that feels good for you, lift your legs off the ground, open and close. And third variation, open, close, kick, come back. Got it? All right, wherever you are, whichever way you wanted to do, let's get started. I'm doing the one with opening my leg. I'm getting a little bit of extra work in my leg. And why not, you guys? Point your toes on the way up. Look up, follow with your gaze. Have fun here. Balance yourself with your left hand in front of you if you have to. It's not, keep it on your obliques, whatever feels good. So this is a total body workout, and not only intermediate and advanced levels can do it. If you have the right form and you're not hurting and you feel up for it, guys, if you've never done Pilates before and you're doing this, good for you, amazing. You know, the only thing that I was ever kind of concerned about whenever I first started doing Pilates, like I could physically do a lot of the exercises, but did I have the proper form? And at the end of the day, if your body's not hurting and you feel like you're doing fine, make the best judgment and do whatever feels right for you. Let's do 10 more here. know if you're feeling your legs and your glutes, but I certainly am starting to. That's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it up here. All right, from here, go ahead and extend both of your legs towards the end of your mat. You go ahead and lay down if that feels comfortable, or you can stay up with whatever you choose to do today. And we're going to do hot potato. So this looks like this. You're gonna tap 5 times in front of you. You're gonna lift your leg all the way up and then bring your leg all the way back. Tap 5 times, and then lift your leg all the way up. So let's get started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lift up and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lift up. Bring your leg to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lift it up. And bring it to the back. 2, 1, lift it up. Keep them going here, you guys. Let's get those outer thighs shaping in today. And we're working our inner thighs with that nice big kick. Your leg does not have to be straight this whole time. If you're getting tired, keep them going through the movements. We don't have that much left. Actually, we only have one thing after this. So one thing, you're gonna switch to the other side, and we will be done for today. So keep on going. And up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Keep on going here, you guys. You want those nice lean legs? Well, you are getting them. So think about the next time you want to wear shorts and you don't have the definition, this will give you the definition that you want. Definitely will shape your legs the way that you want them to be. Just keep on doing a lot of reps in everything that we do. Pilates is about repetition. It's not going to happen overnight. So don't set false criteria and like goals for yourself. Be realistic with your goals and you'll definitely see results fast if you keep on doing everything at least 5 times a week. I know it's hard for a lot of people to commit to 7 days, and most people that work out, they don't work out 7 days. So do as much as you can and don't beat yourself down on the days that you skip your workouts. You can always make it up later on. So let's do 3 more. And that's 2. Last one. All right, and since we're already kicking a lot and have gotten used to that movement, let's go ahead and do bicycles. So bring your foot towards you, extend it up, and bring it down. So slide your foot towards you, up and down, up and down. That's all that we're going to do in both directions, and we're switching to the other side. I know a lot of people that they won't get a workout in. It's like, oh, I feel so horrible. I shouldn't eat as much as I do because I didn't get a workout in. Do not beat yourself down over something that you didn't get to do, because you can always make it up. I know for myself personally, if I don't get my workout in by 2 o'clock or so, I'm not doing anything for the rest of the day. I may, if my husband wants to watch a little show at night, I may lay down and do like little leg circles or something like that I'm doing right now, but I'm not getting a full body workout to where I'm actively, purposely doing something for an actual workout. To me, this is more of like just moving your body. However, I know a lot of people would skip a meal because they didn't get to work out. That's not healthy, you guys. Think about what you're missing out, like psychologically becomes a pattern. Let's go ahead and switch the other way. So kick up and slide your foot back down all the way to the length of your leg. Make sure you're not moving from your hips, and adjust yourself here. Keep them going. But if you're used to eating the way that you're eating and you're trying to cut down on calories, that's great. But don't skip a meal because you didn't get to work out because of the calories that you didn't use based on that workout that you didn't do. So if that means that you're not going to work out today, well then make the time for it to work out on Saturday that you normally don't work out. Get up a little earlier and work out at a time that feels comfortable for you. Or if you're the type of person that works out only at nighttime, perhaps you, because I don't know how you do it after having a long day, but amazing, I'm proud of you. Again, most people that actually work at nighttime don't skip meals because they've eaten throughout the day. unless I do some crazy intermittent fasted hours, and that's just a totally different subject. Keep on going, let's do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one, slide it all the way down. Let's switch sides. And do half the table. 5 times in the front, lift up. 5 times in the back, lift up. Going here. If you have ankle weights and you want a little bit of an extra challenge, that is a great exercise to incorporate those ankle weights. I have broken my foot, I guess 3 years now. I don't know, I'm so bad with time. I can't believe time goes by so fast. But anyway, it's been about 3 years or so. And at first, it was 2 years in a row that I did it. The first year was a couple days before my birthday. The second time was, I think, the day before my birthday. So it was within a year, but literally like 364 days apart. And I had my boot on for the longest time. So what I did to even out the weight was I put 2 ankle weights on one side. So I had about 5 pounds on one side, and then I had my boot on the other side. And guys, I swear all I did was lower leg lifts and inner thigh lifts and outer thigh lifts and any kind of lifts that I can think about. And for the 8 weeks that I was in that boat, I did something every single day. I did not use that as an excuse to sit around and do nothing. I just figured out a way that I can balance out the weight and do the exercises just like as I have before. Obviously, I was not happy because I couldn't do anything standing up. Oh well, it's part of life. It is what it is. I had absolutely no control over the whole boat situation, so I made the best of it. And you can do that for yourself too. I know it's so much easier to find an excuse on a daily basis of why you can't do something, but if you think about all of the different things that people go through and all of the different problems that they have and they find the time to work, it's all about motivation and determination. If you want to get something done bad enough, you either find an excuse or get to do it, and there's really no other way around it. So keep on going. Let's do 2 more. It's how important something is for you that would depend on whether you want to do it or not. And the last one, perfect. I did not forget about the plank shells. So let's get back to that nice and easy position. Open up from here. If you're doing variation 1, variation 2, balance out and open and close. Variation 3, extend your leg up and down. So wherever you are, let's keep on going. My heart rate is starting to get up a little bit. And you don't even realize it. I'm one of those people that by all costs avoid running or like traditional cardio, but I would ride my bike for the longest time. I would do a lot of fast walking, and I am getting my heart rate up, but I'm not about traditional do burpees until you throw up, kind of get your heart rate up and balance out with that. But a lot of the exercises that we do, and you don't really realize that you are working cardio, your heart rate is increasing, and essentially at the end of the day, what matters to me is the health of my heart. So as long as there's some kind of increase and decrease and a fluctuation in between the two, then I'm doing good. I don't have to be at 180 heartbeats per second, for 60 minutes in a row and think that that's good for me. So, I don't know. Just my personal opinion on it, because I've convinced myself I don't like it. Mind this, I was a runner before I met my husband. So it's throughout the years that my preference of workouts have changed, and I became more of a Pilates and yoga type of gal than go run your heart out and feel the exhaustion in every single part of your body. Let's do 3 more here. 2. Last one. And bicycles. I know we switched it up around a lot, but it doesn't matter as long as we get everything done. So for bicycles, bring your foot towards, obviously don't touch your inner leg, then extend it all the way up and back down and drop. If this feels uncomfortable for your hips, then you can just do ups and downs or side to side. So make sure that your hips are comfortable. I know a lot of the times whenever I've done classes, like reformer classes, a lot of people's hips are popping. And if they're not in pain, then that's perfectly fine. But if your hips are hurting or your neck is hurting, any part of your body is hurting, just modify to make sure that your body's needs are met and you're not over pushing yourself, because a result of injury over an exercise that was 10 minutes longer is not going to change the way that you look, and it will hurt for a long time. I know for about 3 years I started doing Ashtanga yoga, and I was, advancing pretty well. Let's go ahead and switch directions. I was advancing pretty well considering that I had the flexibility, but my hips started hurting, and I blamed it to everything else besides the fact that I was overstretching on a daily basis. And it wasn't that I was in pain. I consciously knew that my body shouldn't go as far as it's going, even though it's not giving me any signals at first. And so, I was sitting in the back seats with my sons, and I was reading them books, 40 minutes each way to work, and then on the way back. And I was like, oh, it's just from the way that I'm sitting. Well, I couldn't do yoga or Ashtanga yoga for about a year and 2-3 months, because I had made myself hurt. And so it was a combination of things that I didn't listen to my body at the time. It was the yoga, it was also my fractures in my foot, and wearing an uneven boot, and just maybe the sitting in the back seat with the kids. But it's about listening to your body, and I know I preach about it all the time, but I have not listened to my body at times too, and that's why I tell you guys to listen to the first symptoms whenever you have a problem, because your body will speak to you. You're only there to listen. Let's do 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's go ahead and stretch a little bit. So get in a little hip open position or pigeon, and wherever you are, let your body relax, let your hips open. Enjoy the stretch. I know after all these clams and bicycles and ups and downs, I am definitely feeling my glutes here. Maybe you're feeling your inner thighs, we'll stretch those in a minute as well. I think we did really good today. We had 10 exercises. For me, one by super quick. I hope it did for you guys too. And I love the final part of stretching. I know I did a couple of videos that I didn't stretch, but if you ever get to a video and you're working out like with the daily workouts, if you ever get to a video that you didn't do a stretch, or that I didn't do a stretch on, go back to one of the stretching videos and incorporate that in your routine, because it's really important. Let's go ahead and switch your legs into pigeon on the other side. It's really important to stretch your muscles after a workout. Think about all of the people that have lean and long muscles, like fencers and like gymnasts. Why do you think they have to limp with their muscles? Besides that, most of them were chosen to do that because of the way their body types were. Besides that fact, they were a little bit longer. Why do you think the muscle itself is long? Think about all the stretching that they do in between that. So every time that you're doing a leg exercise or an arm exercise, and you've done a lot on your legs and your arms, and you're like, okay, I gotta go, think about the most important thing. You didn't lengthen your muscles after you've contracted them with exercises that you're doing. All right, from here, let's go ahead and open your legs wide into a straddle and reach to the middle. Scoot back a little bit. So reach to the middle. My head is rolling under me. Okay. Perfect. And stay in your straddle for as long as you want to. If that does not feel comfortable, then back it up a little bit and stay up here. If you want to get into a little butterfly, go ahead and do that now. From your straddle, you can roll your feet back, or you can start up here and slide yourself down. know I love butterflies. I can definitely feel my hips stretching. I haven't done those throughout the weekend, and I can definitely feel them. All right, then put your feet together, let them touch, and for an additional stretch, go ahead and walk yourself up. So your lower back is feeling a little bit of the stretch, and you're definitely feeling your inner thighs. You can shake your head, yes and no. From here, let's get up, get into a pike position, and pulling your toes back, or just interlace your fingers around your toes. Anything else in between that, feel your hamstrings stretching. And we are done, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do that now. Give me a like, and don't forget to turn on the notification button. I'll see you guys next time.